Welcome to the students, to the family, to guests, to our administration. And I have a little story to tell you. In 1965, a small technical institute called Foothills, some of you may remember that, was located in Searcy. And they started a nursing program, specifically an LPN program back then. And over the years and throughout history, that program has grown to the point that we have graduated over 1,300 practical nursing students. And we're so very happy for everyone. But we're going to add something really unique to it this year, and I'm so very proud. We're going to graduate our very first registered nursing class. And so we are excited about that. They're going like this. They're like, we haven't taken boards yet, but you'll be okay, I promise. So in all reality, this is our 79th pinning ceremony. And students, now you're going to become a part of the legacy at Arkansas State University's nursing programs, and we're so very proud of you. Before we go on, though, I always like to take the opportunity to recognize a few very important people. And we're going to recognize our administration, but these other people are really special to me, no offense. And so I want to recognize our faculty tonight, because if it was not for them, being in that classroom and working with you day in and day out, you would not be where you are today. And so they do all kinds of things, don't they? They are even a counselor for you sometimes. Would you agree? They let you come in their offices and cry on their shoulders, and they even take your heartaches home with them sometimes. And then sometimes they come in my office and say, I don't know what to do about this. So they're really almost more than a faculty member. And so I want to take that opportunity tonight to recognize them. So first here we have Miss Dawn Fires. I almost forgot your name. Sorry, stand up, Dawn. She is our seasoned faculty. How many years have you been here? 7 years. And so Dawn is our lead faculty for our senior practical nursing students, along with Miss Amber Blow, and Miss Amber Blow could not be here tonight. And so I just want you to give Miss Fires a hand. She's pretty good, isn't she? And then beside her, we have Miss Amber Dale. We call her Amber 2 because Amber Blow was the first one that was hired. So she's Amber 1 and this is Amber 2. And Amber 2 is our lead faculty for our first semester practical nursing students. And I will say that most recently, if you haven't seen her picture in the newspaper, she was voted one of the top 3 nurse educators in the state. And so we are very, very proud of her in representing our program for that. She hates kudos, so she doesn't like for anybody to give her kudos and tell her what a great job she is. So she's working on that. She'll get there. On the end, stand up, Miss Tracy. We have Miss Tracy Smallman, and Tracy is one of the team teachers for our first semester practical nursing students. And we are so fortunate and blessed to have her. And that's all of them, that's all of y'all. I'm having to think through my head and count them. On my right here, we have Miss, stand up, Tiffany. We have Miss Tiffany Ray. And Tiffany Ray came on a little over, has it been a year? 1 year ago. And she took on the challenge and the lead in our registered nursing instructor role. And let me tell you, she has done a phenomenal job, and I cannot pat her on the back enough. She doesn't think she does, but she really does. And so it's her that have caused you guys to be where you're at today. And so give her a hand of applause. She doesn't like it either. So we do have another faculty member that's not here tonight, Mr. Kevin Newsom, and we appreciate him as well. He will be joining and helping Tiffany with our RN students because we are growing leaps and bounds. And so he is not here tonight, but we want to thank him as well. So at this time, Dawn, I will turn it over to you.
Welcome. I want to take just a minute to introduce our administration. Did you introduce yourself?
No, I didn't.
This is our Director of Nursing, Miss Cindy Smith. Makes all things run smoothly. Can come up with a plan last minute, and we wouldn't be able to run this program without you. So we appreciate you. Our Vice Chancellor for Academics, Dr. Jason Goodner. Our Director of Allied Health, Joseph Scott. I said it right, didn't I? Okay. And then I want to take a minute to just introduce our Chancellor, Dr. Methvin. She began her career right here at ASU-Beebe as an adjunct instructor and has served in various capacities in higher education, both in Arkansas and Missouri. And we were fortunate to have her return to ASU-Beebe in July of 2018 to serve as our Chancellor. Please help me welcome Dr. Jennifer Methvin.
Thank you, Ms. Fires, and thank you for taking out the number of years I've been in higher ed from that introduction. It makes me feel better. It is indeed an honor to be with you all tonight. Pinnings are just special. Everything about commencement season is special, but pinnings are just special. You know, these groups of students, because they learn in a cohort, they develop a kinship, a family atmosphere, and that includes, you know, fussing and fighting and protecting one another and helping one another find babysitters and studying together, and it just becomes a really, really special bond. And then to see you all as family members come in and join to watch this beautiful evening is always just so gratifying to me. Family members, we know that you have done a lot of dishes, you've kept the children quiet, you've called out study words and questions. You have been a huge part of your students' success in this program, and we appreciate that more than you can know. It is very gratifying to me as the Chancellor of ASU-Beebe and all of our campuses to see the programs that we have that graduate students into a great situation for their family, a career that's going to benefit them for the rest of their lives, but into careers that also benefit the economy, and in this case, the health of a state we all live in and love. What you will do, students, in your career as a nurse professional is so impactful. And if we didn't know that before the pandemic, we certainly know it now. Your service is so very essential to families, to the physicians you will serve with, to the fellow nurses you will serve with, to everyone in health professions. And so it's very gratifying to work at an institution where we have such programming. And tonight we get to watch our first associate level RNs, I'm gonna choke up, walk across this stage. This is just very, very exciting to me, and we cannot wait to see the impact you all will have in the future. Congratulations, and thank you for being our graduate.
At this time, we have a special couple of speeches or little notes from a classmate from the practical nursing program. So Rebecca, if you want to come up. Yeah, you have to walk back and then come up. Unless you want to hop on it, but I don't think you want to hop up there.
The journey it's been. From day one of orientation, terrified in our seats, trying to absorb everything that was expected of us, but full of hope for the next year, to today, standing here with all of you, finally receiving our pins after all our hard work and sacrifice. We have been on a roller coaster ride, the likes of which none of us could have ever expected. What they told us at orientation was true. If it could happen, it would happen, and it did. Life came at us from all sides, and every roadblock possible came before us. No one told us it would be easy. Many of us fought silent battles that nearly broke our spirits, but here we are, together. We made it. Maybe with battle scars and maybe with a few more gray hairs than we originally started with, but we made it. Seemingly endless early mornings panicking about whether we had our pocket items, and late nights surrounded by our books with eyes straining over our laptops trying to reach that impossible 100% on ATI didn't stop us from coming in, putting in the work, making hard choices, and fighting for our futures, for our careers, for our families, and for ourselves. We chose to become nurses in one of the most difficult times that nursing may have ever known, and that heroic choice deserves today's recognition. You chose to save lives. Nursing wasn't just a choice that you made, though, but a calling, and you answered that call. To heal, to teach, to advocate, to bring lives into this world, and to hold hands as they leave this world. We will touch more lives than we can even fathom, and those lives will touch us too, as you all have touched mine. I count myself incredibly blessed to have met all of you, to have shared this wild ride with you, to have laughed and cried with you, studied with you, opened my heart to you, and made these friendships that I truly believe will last a lifetime. I wouldn't be here today without all of you by my side. We have reached our goals together, one goofy skit at a time, one cramming session at a time, one terrified med pass at a time. And today, I can say with full confidence that we have grown together into the nurses that we have aspired to become, the heroes of our time. Wear your pin with pride, nurses. You truly deserve it.
Becca. At this time, I'm going to ask Mr. Cody, well, you want me to call you William or Cody? Cody Wilkerson to come up, and he is going to address you from the RN class. So we will give him a second to get here.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for being here. It's been a long journey, and I've got to meet a lot of people. It's been hard, but also I'm glad to be here today. I'd like to thank Miss Ray out of everybody here. If it wasn't for her and her guidance and pushing us through as much as she could, we would not have made it. So with her guidance, I really appreciate everything you've done. And I know all y'all are glad to be here too. So I didn't write a long speech. I'm kind of up here improvising it right now, but we did it. And I look forward to seeing y'all at the Noodle House every year from here on out. Thank you.
At this time, I'll have all the graduates stand, and we are going to recite the Florence Nightingale Pledge, and it's on the back of it. So I'm going to say a line, and then you guys will repeat the line, okay? I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to pass my life in purity and to practice my profession faithfully. I will abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous, and will not take or knowingly administer any harmful drug. I will do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standards of my profession. And will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping. And all family affairs coming to my knowledge in the practice of my profession. With loyalty will I endeavor to aid the physician in his work, and devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care.
can be seated. At this time, I would like to recognize one very special award. If I could have Jansen Parker please come to the stage. This young lady, in all my 7 years of teaching, have never seen. Jansen was able to maintain perfect attendance in the entire 11-month program. And I think that needs to be recognized. Congratulations. Good job. Perfect.
All right, Ms. Smith asked me to do this part. This is the part she normally does. As we have gathered here tonight to celebrate a milestone, you all, this is not an ending, this is a phase, but going forward stronger and more determined than ever. Ceremonies like this date back to 1855 when Florence Nightingale was awarded the Red Cross of St. George by Queen Victoria in recognition for her tireless service to the injured during the Crimean War. She, in turn, presented a Medal of Excellence to her brightest graduates. By 1916, the practice of pinning new graduates became the standard. ASU-Beebe continues to follow in the footsteps of our heritage tonight. In a few moments, a faculty member will place a pin on your uniform, signifying the passage of their knowledge to you. It will also signify the accomplishments and endurance you have had over the last year. As we begin, your name will be read and you will make your way to the stage to receive your pin. At this time, if the faculty will take their place. Hey, do you normally have them all stand together or come on? I'll be calling the PN students first, and as I say your name, you can go ahead and walk this way and across the stage, okay? You guys ready? Sanisa Bearden. Angelina Cudini. Taylor Collins. Tori Darty. Faith Hogue. Farrell Lance McDougall. Jansen Parker. Jamie Pennington. Allison Ragland. Kayla Ramsey. Shelda Ray. David Robinson. Rebecca Spinks. Tanya Weber. Alyssa West. And next, Miss Ray will come to pin her RN students. And this class is very special. I had the opportunity to teach them just a little bit in OB, but I'm super proud of them. And they're so close and so tight because there are just 5 of them, but they've done an excellent job. Super proud. First, Albie Brannon. April McMurphy. Jessica Sewell. William Cody Wilkerson. Charity Wood. And at this time, Miss Ray will come and give our closing remarks.
I'll move the microphone so y'all can hear me a little bit better. After I dismiss you all, would you please, graduates, come up to our sign to have a group photo as LPN and RNs. So I would like to conclude today's pinning ceremony with a few words to our students. As an instructor at ASU-Beebe, I am honored to be here today to share this wonderful experience as you all have achieved this milestone in your careers. Soon, you will have the opportunity to practice the art of nursing by applying the knowledge and skills that you have learned here at ASU-Beebe. You've met many challenges to be here today. At times, you may have doubted yourself, allowed your fears to challenge your resolve, but you showed perseverance, dedication, and never-yielding spirit to accomplish your goals. The nursing profession is a calling. For some of us, a personal experience drew us to it. For others, it was an internal desire to provide compassion, empathy, and care for others. Regardless of what brought you to this point today, you are here because you embrace a desire to make an impact on the lives of others. I offer the following advice to you. Show your compassion. You are the link between the science of nursing and the healing of the heart. Your kindness can have a direct impact on the quality of the care you provide. It may be a smile when you enter the room, a joke, or it may be the silent moment at the bedside as you hold someone's hand to let them know that they are not alone. Courage. Remember what brought you here today, why you chose this profession above all others. Florence Nightingale once said, "Let us never consider ourselves finished nursing. We must be learning all of our lives. Ignite the spark, the mind's spark to rise the sun in you. Embrace learning opportunities and always have the courage to ask for help when you need it. We will face adversity along the way. Practice your art courageously, consistently, and always do the right thing for those who are in your care. You are a beacon of hope, compassion, and care when people need it the most." It was a great privilege to enter this room today as one of your instructors, recognizing your accomplishments here at ASU-Beebe. As the ceremony comes to a close, I stand here no longer as your instructor, but as your peer. Believe in yourself and be the difference. Congratulations to you all. This does conclude our ceremony. As I said, would our students and graduates please come to the front for your group photos, and then you are dismissed.